Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to start today's match between Rage Red and Boof Gang here on Precinct East is the first map. We'll figure out what the second map is in a little bit. Both of these teams fighting in Division 2, Division 2 being obviously second to highest division. Both pretty good teams. Boof Gang is generally considered one of the better teams in NA, if not the best team in NA by far. Rage Red, not considered a top team in the EU. Good, by no means a bad team in EU, but generally speaking considered maybe third place EU, maybe fourth place EU, depending on how it stacks up at any given week or month. So, expecting a tight competition here, but probably slight favor to Boof Gang. Talking about the map really quick, this is Precinct. We're going to see a significantly sided map here. So security here has a massive advantage, starting with this dark window here, as you see on the center of the screen, and balcony. Apartments, which is opposite balcony, still a very strong position, but generally speaking, security across the board expected to win more rounds. So we'll be starting with a pistol round. It looks like Rage is going to be the security, and Boof Gang will be the insurgents. For that pistol round, the winner of the pistol round obviously will pick their starting side for the full match. Both teams play both sides, so not necessarily an advantage, strictly speaking mathematically, to win more rounds as the good side, but usually the team that starts on the good side has an advantage because the having more rounds early gives you more of a tight lock on the game, forces the opponents to play better in the second half, execute perfectly instead of having a little bit of leeway. So the pistol round on this map is going to be important. Security side still favored for the pistol round because bigger magazine on the Glock, plus all of the positions are still valid. So we'll have to see. It looks like Rage and Boof are both missing a player. Wallen is in for Rage in spectators, so we're probably waiting on one Boof Gang player. Let's talk about loadouts. We have Easy's actually using a 45 cal. That'll be the M45 on security side. A little bit strange. Does more damage, but not usually considered to be worth it since it's still a two-shot kill. And then we've got Glocks all around. Over on Boof Gang side, we've got, well, this isn't a pistol, so he'll be switching off of this. But it looks like we've got a mix of Brownings and M9s, which are practically speaking about the same. M9 has some like 5% superior recoil or something silly, and maybe one more bullet in the magazine. But favored sights or favored recoil pattern is what people are going to use to choose when it comes to Insurgent Pistols. No 45 cals that I can see yet on the Insurgent team, which makes sense because, as I mentioned, 45 cals, the 45 caliber pistols are generally speaking not favored. So, armor being picked up by, it looks like at least 3 of Boof Gang, if the UI can be believed. The UI here with the loadouts is never 100%. Sometimes it can just show the wrong things, but if I do a little bit of spectating, yeah, he's got armor. So, Ubba doesn't have it on yet, but he also doesn't have his pistol loadout. Looks like everybody else is using armor. So, at least from Boof Gang. And then if we go over to Rage, it looks like they've got more of a mix. Wallen and Plahota. Wallen not spawned in, we're not sure what he's going to use, but Plahota not necessarily using any armor. We'll see what he intends on bringing. In terms of strategy, you're going to see the security team. Sorry for the sickness there, if anybody's irritated by that. We're going to see security take balcony, dark window. They're probably going to have at least 2 people up top, and then maybe one more down here. In cafe. That gives them a very strong B-hold. Insurgents really can play jail and apps to try and counter that, and obviously they can push people out of their arch. But it's just not the same amount of coverage. You don't have the same visibility. Security's able to jump off the balcony. They can chill in this corner over here. They can, they can even move over to these sandbags. Security, generally speaking, we're expecting to see a better B presence, more taking control of the center of the map, while Insurgents are generally speaking going to try and hunt for the kill, clear out the security players on these strong positions, and then move on to B. If Insurgent is going to connect, let me rephrase. If Insurgents are going to contest, they might do it from these boxes back here, but more likely they're going to be at these vans. The van just being a strong position, hard, pretty much can't get wallbang from the van. So, I think they're almost ready to start pistol rounds. We are a few minutes late, as things tend to go. Yep, and here we go. So this is going to be Pistols Live. I don't have anybody in particular to jump on with. We will see what the strategy here. Waffles likes to play kind of aggressively. We'll see what he does. Willistic Boofles, as he's titled himself at the moment, but it's Ballistic Waffles. Again, both of these teams very experienced. Boof Gang probably considered the better team on paper, at least historically. And we'll have to see if Rage Red has prepped enough for these maps. This is Boof Gang's map. So Boof Gang has the low ping here. This is a map picked by Boof Gang and on a server that Boof Gang has chosen. Next map will be a map that Rage has chosen. Oh, excellent shot by Waffles onto Wallen on Balk. One tap. The pistols are not significantly accurate, so it's kind of surprising he's able to pull that out. Very nice flick from him. Fish from Dark Window is able to take out Set, as we see Vapor here taking out Fish in the middle of B, so Fish was not Dark Window. Fish also gets Waffles, though, so Plahota's contesting B. Capping, 3/4. They've really got to contest now. As we see, Insurgent's Vapor does get on B. Plahota knows he's there, though. Now there's 2 on, so he knows the second player. Plahota's going to get Berg. So Vapor contesting B. Sees this player as... Okay, Ensem takes out Vapor from Balk. Ubba takes out Easy. Everybody's dying. Ensem hunting down this last player in Cafe. Getting the kill. Rage will have the choice of side to start. My assumption is they will choose security. And we will get started with the real game. Close pistol round, though. Particularly because, again, security is the favored side. Alright, a little bit of a stutter there, maybe, while we loaded the map. I'm going to work on doing that a little smoother in the future. So yeah, close pistol match, especially when you consider the fact that Boof Gang's on the side that, generally speaking, does not have map positioning, and particularly when you don't have wallbang potential because you're using pistols, it's actually even a little bit harder to play out of apps, so... Good work out of Boof to get almost an even draw or a win on pistol round, but Rage able to pull it out, and I would say this puts Rage in a commanding position. They obviously are going to have to win the round and actually kill the enemies, but having this security side to start is going to give them an advantage. It's going to make the second half harder for Boof, because even though both teams get 10 rounds on each half, being close to losing the second half, even though you're on the strong side as Boof Gang, if they swap over at like 7-3, I would say that Rage has this locked up. If Rage doesn't get 6 or 7 rounds on this first half, I don't think they have a chance to convert and win on the second half. They really need to get 6-7 rounds on this first half. We're going to check out Plahota, who's there, if they go to the same position, at least B player for Rage. He's using an M4. Let's take a look at classes for a second. On Boof Gang, we've got Set with an AS Val. He'll be their submachine gun player, possibly going B, possibly pushing apps. We've got... I can't get to the players I want. Looks like Vapor's using an Ace. Aces are interesting. A little unusual. But we're going to hop on with Plahota, who is going to jump off Balk, gets seen from Art, takes a shot, but is able to convert, kill on Vapor. Vapor does take out Ensem. That's probably Dark Window player down. So, oh, Fish finding this player in jail is going to get the kill. Plahota capping B, 50%. Again, security. Better B presence, but Waffles is able to nade Plahota off of B. Now looking for Wallen, who's sitting in Dark Window. Ubba kills Easy along the right side. Now he's going to come into Cafe. So, Boof Gang clearing B. They don't know. That nade is Perspective trying to get Fish, but Fish is creeping and is going to kill this player from behind. Boof dead. So now it's a 2v2. RG just about even positionally. But it looks like, yeah, Ubba's going to get... Not RG, I say Boof, I mean. Boof positionally equivalent, but then Ubba gets onto B. Sorry, C. A. One of these days I'll get the objective right. Ubba gets on A. Waffles clearing. Fish able to contest C. We're going to see Wallen push into A here. Trying to go for a wallbang. Misses. But, whoa, clips the player there. It looks like we're just going to trade all the objectives. Fish will cap first, but not by a lot. And the security side, unfortunately, is very easy to spawn camp, though Ubba does have to deal with this player contesting him, so he may not go for the spawn camp. Vapor being in the middle of the map, sorry, not Vapor, Waffles being in the middle of the map is going to make it much easier for Waffles to peek out onto Security Street outside of Arch and focus on that spawn camp. So the caps are going to come in. We're going to see Waffles go up to this window and basically murder... Oh, nope, he's looking for the A player. Ubba's going to leave A. Not sure exactly. Waffles is going to pick one out of spawn, looking for more. And Fish is going to do the opposite. Looking to try and spawn camp. Oh, sees one. Misses that kill terribly. Unfortunately, that means Boof Gang has a free cap coming on C. Rage has managed to clear A, but that's not going to do them any favors. Set needs to be aware. Oh, sees the player jumping. AS Val can't kill in one. Does get the player off B. That means last alive. Not last alive. We have Easy and Ensem. Easy going to go down to Ubba. Ensem last alive. In a very difficult position. He needs to not let them cap C. He now has 1 second to contest, so he's lost. And, yeah. Both teams getting a respawn, but very different control of the map because Waffle's able to spawn camp from that dark window balcony exterior window looking towards security spawn, whereas Fish really not able to get a spawn camp off, fails on his first kill, unable to at least even trap them in spawn for a little while. So Boof Gang able to recap C, able to push out, get back onto B. That lets Set get into apps. So not the way Rage wanted that first round to go. Good control of B at the beginning. Rage got like 75% capture progress on B before they got pushed off of B by mostly by nades, actually. Plahota getting naded on B. This looks like it's not live. We're going to start the round over. Something went wrong. Taking a look a little bit about weapons. We have Plahota here using the M4. We have Ensem. I'm 90%. Yeah, it is an M110 in his pocket. So he's using a what would be considered a marksman rifle. It is on the assault class. Still one-shot potential, accurate. It's basically an SVD. Fish using the M14, Easy using the M14. No surprises there. Wallen also using the M14. So we got 3 M14s and an M110, which is basically just a semi-auto M14 in terms of, you know, how it's used at least. And then Plahota using I'm pretty sure. Nah, that's an MK18. Yep. One of these days I'll learn what the weapons look like. Anyways, back on Boof Gang side. We're looking at, that's an Ace here in the front. We've got an AS Val on Set. Ubba using an FAL. A little bit more weapon variety, but still. 1 shots plus 1 flanker weapon. That's the norm. Let me see if I can hop on with Plahota one more time. Come on. He's going to jump off Valk, try and get up in now. Last round he was shot from Arch, so he's going to duck. Shots from Arch coming in. Ensem is able to get Boof off of Arch. Sorry, Vapor, the kill on Vapor at Arch. So Plahota is safer on B. He hides. This central position on S1 is a little bit safer from Nade. Nade is going to come in and still kill him, so Waffle's doing a good job compensating for that if he even knew. Could have just gotten lucky. And so we're stacked up at 4-4. Ooh. Waffles, I don't know if that was a pre-shot or if he actually saw anybody. Ubba has made a way onto Balk, getting the sight line, being cautious. He's going to get naded. That's a standard play. Fish, again, bit of a lone wolf on his team consistently. Creeping towards C, might go to try and flank App. Waffles is going to jump onto this Balk B. Gonna get shot by Wallen from Dark Window. Wallen checking Balk. They probably don't know that nade got the kill. So Berg, Fish is going to creep up behind. No, Fish doesn't get the kill. So Fish did creep behind, but Wallen was able to get the kill onto Set. Clear B. And last lie is Berg. Berg does get Easy from Dark Window. Well, kill into Dark Window. He's going to try and nade down to the van below. There's nobody there, but it's a good nade. He's jumping down, going to get shot from behind. Well, shot from the left at least. There we go. Wallen able to take him out. Wallen just sitting on B. Unfortunately, Berg not really having to check almost the entire 360 degrees as he jumps down. Very difficult to find enemies. So Rage able to answer back with a convincing win on that round. Not too difficult. No question about having more numbers and having more strength on B. Again, that ballistic nade. That nade that Ballistic's throwing is just incredibly. I don't know if it's lucky or if it's skillful, but he's killed Plahota in 2 different positions 2 rounds in a row, and I don't think they know where Plahota is. So either Waffles has game sense or he's just kind of chucking a nade and hoping. But we will see. I'm actually going to go see if I can look at Waffles this round as they clear, because he is playing app. One of the players playing apps, but he's holding the crossing angle, trying to shoot at Dark Window from this back window. Oh no, he's going to focus on Cafe to begin with. Plahota again getting on B. Waffles missing the sight line, hasn't seen him yet. Fish is going to find Set on the left edge. creeping around in jail. He's directly below Berg. Plahota's gonna get B, the entrance to B. Gonna kill Vapor, but steps off the objective. They're not going for the cap yet. A little bit confused. Berg creeping. Ubba just trying to stay alive. Waffles cleans one up. Gets Wallen off of Bout. Yeah, Waffles hears this player below. He's gonna peek this, but he's gonna get caught. He's visible. Yep. Plahota able to clean that up. Berg finds Fish on the edge, so Berg's able to now look. He's gonna look out this window. Yep. Throw the nade at Van. Ubba across the map finds Ensom. We've got a dual little hunting match. These two creeping around looking for each other. They're gonna meet at the bottom here. Berg is able to find Plahota on. Ubba knows this player just crossed and missed him. So Easy going to get shot in the back. Did not know Ubba was there. Ubba crawling down from Balk quieter while Easy just runs through garage. So Ubba able to find the kill. It's a very active map. There's always multiple things moving. You have to react quickly. You're really just trying to find the hole. There's about 6 or 7 paths an enemy could be. You're just trying to figure out which ones they're not occupying at any given time and pushing those. That round, we did see Plahota push up across B and get much more significant sort of zone control. He was able to get all the way over to Cubby, over to the van. I'm going to see if I can hop on board with Plahota. He did go up to Balk still, so he's going to Balk, waiting for them to kill Vapor at Arch, and then jumping onto B. And it'll be interesting to see. He's going to wait this round. Yep, he's just waiting. Ensom's looking for this cross pick. Now he's going to jump. Vapor's playing more passive on Arch. Boof has sent 2 down into jail, as you can see through the wall. Plahota sees one, doesn't get the kill. He's now called out. Fish is able to find Berg. Plahota dies the set dies the Plahota, so quick trade there. Fish and the jail player. Vapor's going to find Fish. I'm surprised Vapor does not get on B. Ensom on Balk, going to be looking for him in jail. Oh, sees the arm. Is able to take out Waffles. Excellent shot. Waffles was trying to nade Plahota, not realizing that Plahota was dead. So Easy is capping. Ubba creeping around Cafe, going to get... Well, he's not actually going to find anybody. He's got to move faster if they want to stop the B cap. He will eventually see Easy on B, but... Oh, Vapor finding this bout kill. Now he's looking for the B player. Doesn't know where he is. They're not going to stop this B cap if they don't move a little faster. I don't think they know. Vapor jumping down just to try and stale. He does get the stale. Does get the shot. Excellent work by Vapor to clear Easy off the objective. Now Ubba and Vapor. Vapor clicks empty. Ubba knows where the enemy is, though, and is able to refrag. Trade out the kill. Win the round. So as we see, Vapor jumping off of apps down onto B at the last second. 99 caps. If Vapor had missed or not gotten that kill on B, or if our Rage had been able to find the kill onto Vapor, they would have capped B. That would have been an entirely different round, but Vapor able to bob and weave long enough to let Ubba meet him on the objective. Vapor getting the kill on the B player and instantly switching around. I really thought that that Boof Gang and Vapor in particular were going to be too slow to touch B, and the cap was going to come in, and that would have basically just ended the round. The round would have played out, but there would have been almost no chance for Boof to bring that back without some extraordinarily unlikely individual efforts. So, I want to see what Waffles can do here. He's throwing this nade, but more importantly, he's also watching this cross. Not the cross necessarily, but he's going to get this Balk pick. Plahota does answer back on Boof. Waffles gets Easy out of Cafe, so it's a 3v2. Oh, I am lagging a little bit. I apologize for that, folks. So it's 4v3. Fish nading nothing. Going to kill himself. Nope, he gets around the corner. So he's going to... Again, Fish likes the lone wolf. Likes to move around on his own. You see all of Rage on this right side of the map. Plahota digging around looking for Ubba. Fish has made it into apps, but he hasn't found anybody yet. And he's being waited on by Waffles. Waffles knows... Oh, terrible timing. Waffles needs to peek. Okay, gets back around the corner in time. Plahota takes out Ubba under garage. But Waffles is able to answer with the kill onto Fishy because Fishy's just not aware that he's waiting for him. Oh, Waffles looks away at the wrong time. Plahota crosses half a second from being visible. Wallen looking for a kill. They're going to jump. Oh, Jail. Plahota gets spotted by Jail. Not killed, though. So now these players are almost staring each other in the face, not getting shot. Wallen going to try and find this player. Plahota gets the kill, though. He's still in a very dangerous situation, but he is able to hide. So Berg took shots. Wasn't able to get the kill. Wallen finds Waffles in App, so now it's 2v1, and Wallen's able to clean up the last kill because Plahota was almost capped. Berg was pressured into engaging, so not a good position at the end there for Rage, but they were actually able to just slay out. They got 2 kills in a row, both on the Pillars player and then on, I believe that was Waffles in Apps. And we're just able to turn it into a 2v1 with control of B. So, excellent swing and momentum. We all lags. Okay, maybe it's not just me. Because I was lagging. I think it's when I opened the map, but we'll work on that. 2-3 though. Boof Gang having more rounds is dangerous for Rage. Because again, Rage really needs to win 6-7 rounds on this half. Otherwise, they're in a bad position when they flip. Security side being favored means that if they don't get the extra rounds on this half, they're not going to be able... Well, it's going to be very difficult at least for them to equal it out on the second side that's considered weak. Plahota going a little bit more aggressive. He hasn't been peaked a couple rounds in a row, so he's going to push across B. He's going to get spotted and killed by Vapor here, though. That was just a bad decision. Set waits. Here's the footsteps going by. Opens the door, so Fish turns around. They're staring at each other. They see each other through the crack of the door. Nobody gets a kill. Finally, Set's able to convert onto Fish. We're going to see Ensem basically take Waffle's head off. The timing! He looks away at the wrong time. He peeks Vapor instead and misses. Takes a shot in return. He's going to get naded here. Watch this nade come in from Waffles. He gets around the corner, though, so he's still alive. Berg capping B. Not a whole lot of percent. He is going to get this kill onto Cafe. If Cafe peeks. I don't know. Ubba able to spray in. Easy kind of just hiding at this point. So yeah, they've got to figure out a way to contest. And Easy wants to be the one to contest. Oh, Waffles. Going to get the kill onto Ensem. And I don't know if he knows. Yeah, he doesn't know he got that kill. So Berg going to shoot this player coming out of Cafe. And Vapor cleans up Wallen somewhere else, quite honestly. Probably left side. And that's the round. Again, Boof Gang 4-2. Rage needs more rounds on this half. We're halfway through the first half. We're 6 rounds out of 10. Rage needs to pretty much win out the rest of this half, or they're going to be in a very difficult spot. Because once Boof switched to security side, I expect them to be even more dominant. They're just going to be hard to clear out of that bulk area. Terrible timing, unfortunately. Nobody's fault, just awful luck with the peeking from Dark Window into Apps. They barely missed a kill onto Ballistic Waffles, and then the shots missing on Vapor. 2 kills that could have been easily gone the other way and would have completely changed the round. Want to see if Wallen is trying to... No, he's going to throw a nade. Or not. Looking for Vapor. Vapor's not there. Fish pushing right side. He's going to play Jail. Plahota not jumping onto B. Now jumping onto B through Apps. Very strange way to get there. Vapor kills Fish. Fish kills Set. So that's an even trade. Ubba creeping into Cafe. He should... Oh. Waffles kills Easy out of Cafe with a nade. Waffles kills Ensem with a... Just, you know, shooting him. Plahota creeping up here into Apps. Nobody's touched B. Well, I guess Plahota touched it and then left, but... Plahota needs to find 1, maybe 2 kills. He is going to find 1. He's going to creep slower. Needs to be careful. He's going to kill this player and then look left. That's not going to do it, because there's nobody else up here. Berg being... Oh, behind him. Never mind. Berg is up here. Misses... No, does get the kill. Barely, though. Vapor's on B. Last player alive is Wallen. Wallen's nading the wrong spot and is going to announce his presence, so he's going to go Jail. He has time to peek Vapor here if he pushes Jail fast. He may go wide and just try and get on C, but that's a losing play. Berg going to go try and intercept. Able to peek out this back window and shoot him in the back of the head. Timing will be tricky, but he is going to get it. And again, Boof Gang cleaning up another round. 5-2. Commanding lead. And I think it's early. Rage always has, numerically, Rage can clearly come on a comeback, but in terms of just how this map plays and what the likely odds are of winning, regardless of skill, it's so much harder to win rounds on Insurgent side that unless Rage has some secret strat that they haven't been using for Insurgents that's going to give them a higher win chance, we're looking at a Rage hole that they're not going to be able to dig out of. Looking at the scoreboard really quick. Plahota playing B, but also getting a significant amount of kills, mostly because of flanking. Everybody else on the team not doing so great. Easy, 0 kills entirely is hurting his team. Might not be his fault at all. I don't mean to throw shade. Over here on Insurgents with Boof, even kill spread. Set not doing so hot, and Waffles playing Apps. That's a Slayer position, so it's expected that he gets a lot of kills, but he is top fragging at least. And there he goes again, getting easy, not getting a kill this round, clearly. Plahota barely able to jump down, but they're going to hear that crunch, so I'm surprised he doesn't get shot. Vapor able to take out Wallin. So now it's a 3v2. Again, Rage down. Plahota doing this push into apps, which helped. Fish takes out Set. That's at least one kill. Again, Fish loving to lurk, playing jail. Doesn't know there's a player above him necessarily. We're kind of just waiting. They're waiting for Plahota to do this flank, but he's going to just get... Oh, misses. Plahota misses. Waffle's able to take him out. And now Fish really has to make something happen. He's the only one in position to do so. Is able to get a kill. Ensem also gets a kill onto Waffle. So they bring it closer. It's now a 2v2. Ubba directly under Balk. Oh! I don't know if I like that jump. Ensem jumping off of Balk to challenge Ubba. Not sure that is the move. If Ubba turns and runs there, Ensem's in a good position to get the kill, but Ubba's going to make a play for B, so... Again, Boof Gang taking another round, 6-2. We will have to see if Rage can bring either of these last two rounds back on this half, or if they're going to go into the second half 8-2, which would be pretty much debilitating. I'm gonna see if I can find Waffles and see. He's doing these opening maybe not cross picks you would call it, but these opening picks onto Balk. Plahota has shifted to now jump out of apps, which is strange because he could get picked from apps if Boof Gang could figure out that he was doing it. Waffle's going to swap with Vapor and go Arch instead. Not seeing anybody, and gets naded. That is huge, though Wallin won't know that he got that kill. Fish finds another kill because Set does a bad peek. So, Rage up too. Sorry, Ensem did die. I didn't see that kill happen, so Plahota sees the gun barrel. Yep. Able to take out Berg. Again, our X-ray makes it more obvious, but there was a gun barrel sticking there, so Plahota able to get another kill. It is now 4v2. Vape creeping looking for a kill, while Ubba's going to try and peek Balk. That's a dangerous peek, and Wallin was waiting for him, so I'm not shocked that he's backed off from that and decided to go around. Vapor going to try and get this nade onto B. The B player should have heard that. The nade's going to bounce poorly and not get the kill. Where this nade landed. Nade landed right there, so Plahota dug into that corner, unfortunately, was able to survive. At least unfortunately for Boof Gang. Boof Gang Vapor takes out Wallin. They've got two players stacked up here at the arch. He sees his feet. Yep, so Vapor and Ubba both shooting at Plahota. Able to get the kill. Ubba's dead to Plahota, though, so now it's a 1v2. Vapor in a very tricky position. I would be shocked if he's able to convert this. He needs to find this kill onto Fish very fast so that he can hunt easy later. Fish seems to know where this player is. He sees the head, doesn't get the kill. Vapor's got to hide. Nope. Easy's deciding to go all the way around. It's dangerous for Vapor to not touch B, though, because if Easy just creeps onto B, he can probably get this cap. Vapor clearly has no idea where Easy is. Easy going to hunt for him. It'll be interesting to see if he tries to touch. He's going to go to A. That's a poor... Well, it's a smart decision if Vapor just tries to cap, but he's going to leave as soon as Easy on. We're going to see Vapor make a rotate fast. He has to go fight the player C because B would take almost 40 seconds to cap, whereas Easy's going to cap in 20 seconds here. So, not too concerned about making noise. He's going to take this wide angle so that he can clear the angle slow. Easy, sitting on this staircase is going to be very hard to clear off. I don't really know what he's looking at up top, but he should expect this player to come low. But still, the staircase is the safest part. And Vapor's going to let them cap if he doesn't get on. He's got about 2 seconds, and he does see the... Easy peeking there. Probably not worth it with maybe 5 seconds left on the cap. If he hides, Vapor may not contest in time, because if he slow walks the rest of that way, he will not make it. He would have had to make noise, and Easy could have peeked on the noise, but Easy holding the angle early. If he gets, if Easy gets the shot onto Vapor, that's huge as well. So it's these in-game decisions that decide the rounds, and that one, Rage, unfortunately, not able to pull any rounds out. Easy still with 0 kills. He is not having a good day. Otherwise, though, even kill spread on Rage, moderately even kill spread on Boof. Vapor and Waffles both taking sort of the Overwatch positions, the positions that allow them to see more of the map, and Slay not getting into these face-to-face gunfights as much. So not surprising they're up a little bit. But last round on this half, we really need... Rage needs to win this round. Otherwise, Waffles able to take out Ensem off of Valk. Vapor making a very aggressive play, shifting up the strategy, getting into S1. Plahota's on B, doesn't know that Vapor's on B with him, so Vapor able to kill Plahota, now looking towards Cap. Waffles takes out Wallin. There's only 2 left. Easy's going to try and peek B, while Fishy's going for this flank. Nobody's on the ground with Fishy, but if he goes towards C, he's going to get shot from apps, which it looks like is what he's... No, he's curling back. Boof able to cap B. Easy not moving quick enough to contest, though that would have been extremely risky, obviously. Knows this player's this one. He's going to find the kill. He doesn't see the head. He doesn't see the player. Well, now he does. Oh, wow. Risky bisky. Fish able to get this nice shot, knowing the player would contest him from that window. He's going to try and go touch C, but he's focusing on the spawn kill. Saw one, doesn't shoot. Oh, nice flick by Fish. Maybe not flick, but quick reaction at least. Waffles back on B, clearing it. Fish last alive. Waffle killed Easy off of B to get B clear. So Fish has a minute to work with. It's a 2v1. So Fish is going to play this slow, hunt for a kill, and then turn it into a 1v1. This is very doable. It's not going to be easy. Okay, Fish doesn't know there's a player here. That's risky. Ubba knows that Fish is on, but he's not going to let Fish know that he's there. Ubba's just going to hunt for this kill, clear as many angles as he can. Well, now he's going to stale, so Fish knows, and obviously Waffles immediately had gone to cap A. So Fish needed to make a move. Difficult position to be in. And that's the half. So again, 8-2 Boof. This map, we have a couple more rounds to play on the second half, but I think Boof Gang's going to clean this up very quickly. This is Boof Gang's map. So Boof Gang, lower ping, picked their own server, picked their own map. The next map in this pair will be Rage. Yes, Rage. Rage's map. It will be friendly ping for Rage, in a European-based server. It will be a map that they've prepped more probably. So splitting 1-1 would not be a bad situation for Rage. This Boof Gang's generally speaking considered better than Rage. Rage splitting one map each way, win-loss, would probably be a victory for them, at least mentally. So the sides have flipped. We've got a Tavor here on Vapor. That's not what I wanted. Waffles has, that's an M110. Looking at these other players, we have an M14 there on Berg, and I lost track of everybody else. We'll check out the other team in a second, but I expect Vapor. He's getting up here. He's going to throw this nade at Arch. And Rage smoking B? Maybe that's Boof Gang smoking B themselves. Ooh, Ensum barely avoiding the shots. Ooh, Waffles and Set both get a kill. Fishy responds with one. Fishy hunting this left side player. I don't know if this left side player is looking... Wow. Ooh, tight timing. Fish misses. Berg gets the kill. Waffles on Balg. Ooh, yep, excellent shot by Waffles there. Terrible timing for Ensum to be holding the nade, unfortunately. And last alive, we have Easy, who's going to get cleaned up. Still, he did get 2 kills that round, or maybe last round, but... Yeah, quick work. Even without camping, Boof Gang only losing 1 player. Just very quick work. Again, security side favored. Very likely that Boof Gang even just cleans this game up 3 rounds straight, because it is significantly harder to win as the Insurgents, and Rage was already struggling. Looking at classes on the Insurgents very quickly, we have an AS Val here on Plahota, who is their B player. We have Ensum, who I don't know what he's got, says FAL in the UI. That seems accurate. Easy, apparently has an M14, which is not real. That's just the UI being bad. Fish does have his FAL. Easy using the FAMAS, which is a 2-shot weapon. Not extremely meta, but the FAMAS in particular with a high rate of fire, very usable. Easy's going to throw this nade to try and break open cafe door. Ensum going to get the kill onto Berg at Arch. Looking for one who's jumped off Balk. The Balk player's up top. Ensum doesn't know this. Now he knows it because he's just engaged a teammate. Waffles on Balk, gets that kill onto Wall. Ensum not staying on B for reasons that I'm not fully certain of. Well, Ubba and Set both get kills. Set playing, doesn't see this player up top, needs to see this player up top, is dead. Fish gets him. Fish playing apps. Easy finds Ubba. He's able to get out towards A, so it's a 2v2. We've got Vapor up in Dark Window. Well, Fish is going to find Waffles on Balk. So it's Vapor alone in... Well, now he's on B. He was in Dark Window. He's touched B and backed up, but he really needs to cap because Rage is capping A. And he's not going to see... Oh, Vapor knows the player's there. Not going to get the shot, though. Fish seeing him through the van early, missing his original shots, but is able to clean up the kill. So, good round by Rage across the board. They did some flanking. They worked their balcony side a little harder. And they were actually quite good at pushing through and getting map control. So, they're not out of it, but again, they need to win 8 rounds here. It's going to be a very long climb if they plan on doing a comeback. Set using the MK18. Switch back over to some of these Rage players and see what they're using. Can't see crap on this guy. Easy looks like he's going to make a play into B. Nope, Easy dipping off towards Val. Oh, he's going to play Garage again, of course. Plahota, the B player, generally, looks like he's waiting for nade. Vapor at Dark Wind. Chucks a nade very late. Plahota may run straight into this. Nope, doesn't get him. Waffles finds Wallen. Set dies in apps to Fishy. Waffles cleans up Ensem. Berg trades out for Fish. Plahota last alive on his team. Very quickly, Rage gets cut down by Plahota shooting at nothing there. He gets ahead. He gets spotted. Not killed, but clipped. So they know he's in either Cubby or comes up to apps. So he's going to get pinched here, and there's a lot of sightlines into apps. So he's in trouble. Security. Boof Gang is capping B, so Plahota is on a timer. Great kill, especially against a rifle player. So, again, Plahota, tough spot to be in, but great shot. And Vapor does clean him up as he peeks out of Cubby. So, 10-3. Good round by Boof Gang. Good effort by Plahota there at the end. Just a situation that's almost impossible to work your way out of a 4v1 with no B control. So, Rage up against the wire. They've got to win the rest of the rounds, or they will lose the map. So if they're going to try something different, now would be the time. If they think that they're just missing shots, they may try the same strat and just try and do it better than they've been doing so far. I'm going to watch Fish this round. Fish actually, if I can get to him, getting kills early. Left side, I believe he's up in apps. But generally speaking, Fish is opening with a kill each round. And the rest of his team kind of is not able to convert kills around the rest of the map. And Fish was traded last round. Berg refragging onto Fish after Fish gets his kill. So Fish alone up here in apps. This is part of the problem. Fish has no support, so if he gets refragged, there's nobody to work. So Fish does open with his kill on Berg. Gets spotted on the cross, clipped but no kill. He's peeking for this window player. Timing keeps him out of view. Set finishes up Plahota downstairs. That's important because Rage is now without a B player. A planned B player at least. Ensem 50 capped on B. Has sightline, he just doesn't see him. So Ensem able to clean up Set after the smoke clears. Boof Gang needs to make a play onto B. Sees him, does get the kill. Waffle able to clean it up. Now he's going to contest, but the cap came in. Ensem got it just in time. Waffle's not aware he was shot at by Balk. Ubba kills Wallen below. So the only person left in the real center of the map is Fish, but he has 2 players coming out of spawn, and they have B control. B touched but not getting capped actively. Fish dies to Waffles. Waffles cleans up another. Just, again, Balk, very strong position. Bad timing there. He's not going to see this player arch. And we'll see if Plahota can find some kills. They have B control, so Plahota does not have to make a move. He can just defend B, wait for Boof Gang to make a move. And looks like he might have spotted that player, but didn't want to take the shot immediately. He's using an AS Val, so it's going to be a 2-shot weapon. A 3-shot weapon, actually, specifically, but it shoots so fast. Still competitive, at least partially. So he's just going to wait. I mean, Boof Gang has to touch, and that's what we're going to see. Plahota going to convert the kill. He knows there's a player up here on Bout because there was shooting. Oh, tricky angles there, but Ubba's about to peek. Yep. Ubba creeps around the corner and does get him. So that's the disadvantage of 3v1 at the end there. And that is the game. So Boof Gang, first map, very convincing win. No struggles. The first side started off almost even, but after round 4, just straight Boof Gang for the rest of this match. I'm going to send us back to a little bit of a hold. We're going to pause for a moment, and we're going to be back on a new server very soon. Please stick with us. I hope you guys are having a good time. Alright, folks, and we are back. Give me one moment to get set up here. So, this is Tell East specifically. This is one of the newest firefight layouts that NWI has introduced. Comp community finds it to be pretty usable. There's a couple minor, struggles, and it is security sided. Again, this is another map that's not exactly even. I'm gonna reload the map just to get ready for the pistol round. So this is Tell. Big things to note here is that it's a very B-centric map, even more than Precinct. There are some support positions that people can sit in a window on each side and watch their team cover them, but overall, I mean, we're going to see both teams trying to take this middle area, and this center area is basically just a square. So my callouts may not be perfect on this map because my team doesn't use the DGL ones. I will try and talk more generally, but on the ramp towards C, you're going to see a player sitting. You're going to see a player coming from the arch on each team's side. So there's one there, and there's one there. Each team has a window. You're going to see a player sitting in the windows. One here. That's the security one. Insurgent get there. Notably, the security player gets there first to their window. So the Insurgent window is not useful, or at least it's deadly to try and go to it until the security window gets smoked off. So I would expect to see a security window getting smoked off most of the time by the Insurgents, whoever's on the Insurgent side. On the sides of the map, you have Cafe here, or at least I call it Cafe. I don't know if that's everything. You've got this one long hallway that runs down to C. Pushing out of this area into C, almost a suicide push, at least early round, because there's so many spots on C. Like, you can sit in this corner here, you can push all the way up to these sandbags, you can sit behind this truck, you can sit up in these windows. So pushing straight out to do an early C push, very, very, very likely to be death. But later in the half, a team may not be focusing on defending C as much if the security team hasn't pushed it as much. So similarly on the A side, pushing straight into A, very, very, very likely to get you killed if players are waiting for you. The security team may not intentionally defend A. They may not send anybody to this side. If they don't have somebody sitting over here, maybe playing blue, playing on these stairs, you could safely push A as an Insurgents. But if somebody's waiting for you and you push this side of the map, very hard to clear them out. I mean, you can get lucky, you can be great at the reaction time. It's a losing push if they're waiting for you. So what we're going to see is both teams really focusing on B early, and we'll see A and C mostly being used as a flank or a rotate later in the round when some of the enemy players have been cleared out and all of the enemy players are known in terms of their location, so that you know that you're not going to get picked or find a player waiting around a corner for you as you go to one of the side objectives. As mentioned, like I said, this is a security-sided map. That's mostly down to just the window being a little bit stronger and the timings on B being a little bit favorable. Cafe, pretty strong. The timing to this corner right here is just about even. So if Insurgents rush this corner and well, I guess timing is even if the security player peeks right here. So the security player can peek this angle right about the time that the Insurgent player can get to this white corner. So you will see some teams rush somebody to right here to challenge Cafe. You'll also see a lot of teams rush an Insurgent player up into the middle area of B here. Because it just gives you a little bit more flexibility mid-round. That player can really get in, it cause some havoc on the security side. Because what the security player is going to do, probably 80% of the time, is either sit right here or come over here and sit right here, and kind of just wait. The security team, unfortunately, on B itself does not have a lot of great view angles to use. They may push one right up to where I'm sort of hovering right now, and try and gain a little bit of exposure, but there's just a lot of angles that can take them out. Whereas on the Insurgent side, it's maybe a little less deadly. So again, starting with pistol round, this map was chosen by Rage, so they will have more friendly ping, and this is the map that they preferred to play. So they did not choose pistol sets. So Boof Gang actually chose to start as Insurgents, which means they think they have a positional advantage as Insurgents. Now that may be down to the fact that there's no nades on the pistol rounds, which can change the dynamic of a map entirely. So that may be why they don't think that there's a security advantage on the pistol round itself. Vapor getting a little bit lost. They're going to play an A-side push. They're going to push A-side hard. Bird getting on B, gets shot. Ubba's able to... This is going to go so fast, but... Okay, Boof able to get 4. So last alive is Fish. Boof Gang pushing right side incredibly hard. Well, I guess A-side incredibly hard. Now capping both of the remaining objectives. Fish last alive to try and sort of lone wolf and find some kills. He's going to go up to this window, which is a good position, but he's not going to find anything once he gets up. He's got to contest B, and he's only got about 10 seconds to contest an objective. He's going to find one looking the wrong direction. Unfortunately, cannot find a shot onto Waffles. Waffles has enough time to do a complete 180, find Fish on his screen, aim and shoot without Fish landing a kill. Now, Pistols will take a couple shots. Boof Gang's going to stay. Oh, this will be interesting. Boof Gang clearly having done some strat work. So Boof Gang has decided to stay Insurgent, so they may be trying this A-side push more consistently because, again, this map is newer. Strats are kind of being developed actively, but generally speaking, everybody thinks the general consensus has been that security side is stronger, so it is going to be incredibly interesting to see what Boof Gang thinks that they have that makes their Insurgent play better. It's going to be really interesting. I'm actually going to do an aerial view for the first round. We'll have to restart. This isn't live, but I want to see where Boof Gang's going because I'm not sure what makes them think that security is better across the board. Again, they push this right side hard, but let me see if I can show you one. Sorry for any sickness that this is causing. I'm just trying to get over here fast before the round starts. One Insurgent player sitting right here. They can get here early, and if they just sit here, they have pretty much a kill on anybody pushing this side of the map. And then obviously the Insurgents can security can put more players into A itself. So again, three people going A side. One of them, Waffles, cutting up to B, but Ubba is going to push out quickly. We see that security player is waiting for them, so Berg kills Ensom somewhere on B. Ubba saw this player rotating down. Berg, Vapor, both getting another kill on B. Berg misses that one. Fish able to get a nice clean kill. It's a 2v3 though. I'm gonna have to do an aerial view next round. I need to see what Boof Gang is doing that's giving them so much control of B. Security should lock it down. Fish gets another clean kill on set. He's able to escape towards C. He may just go and contest C. Yep, that's what he's gonna do. So Plahota's gonna try and stop this cap. Oh, that's clunky. He was probably hurt. And he's gonna miss that kill. So yeah, Fish last alive. And has a spawn wave coming for him. Boof's going to send one to A. Actually, they're going to send two to A. They're going to fast cap A so that these three players can push in Fish pretty much with without being careful at all, because they just want to stop this cap. But Fish is going to find one. That's a good move. Fish is going to get this cap. Nope. Chooses to peek, and Berg's able to get in there, so Fish gets cleaned up. One round to Boof Gang. I've got to do an aerial cam and see what Boof Gang's doing at the beginning of the round to try and I have never seen a team play Insurgent side favorably, so maybe Rage is just not prepped for this type of attack. Maybe they were more expecting a more traditional player spread on the map, but we're going to fly over. Try and get a view onto B. I am a little bit off. There we go. I just want to see kind of where these players are going. Because Boof's putting at least two on this left, on this A side. And the player that sits here at this little balcony should get these kills. The Boof Gang should not be able to push into A successfully. Ensom nades himself after also killing Waffles. A little bit confusing there. Ubba gets a kill onto Plahota. So, yeah, Rage again, able to control the right side. They did trade over there, so they didn't get a flawless kill. But they're capping B, and now they're on A as well. So I mean, Wallen's going to try and make a move in here. Fish is looking for this kill as well, but Berg's just laying in the middle. If Fish peeks this other window, no, he's not going to get spotted, so yeah, Fish desperately looking to try and find Berg. Plahota, Wallen creeping. He's almost a half a foot away. He does not know that Berg is on his screen. There we go. He finds him. But Ubba's going to get this A cap, so this is interesting. I give... Oh. Fish... Oh, Fish came to try and fight Ubba and died. So Wallen's left alive, and that puts him in a much worse situation. Fish needed to try and stay alive and help him with this C cap. Yeah, he's going to get taken out from Vapor, peeking him from the spawn. It's an aggressive spawn pick he took, but he just wasn't able to clean it up. So another round to Boof Gang. A little bit... I'm confused why it's working so well. Rage, just a general spread on this map is to have a person watch this A side from this balcony that I showed you. And generally speaking, that one player should be able to hold this left side. If he needs to shoot one and then duck, he can duck into A. I'm not sure how Boof Gang is able to control this A side so convincingly. I'm going to try and watch these players and see what they're doing. I'll see if I can find actually the security player who's going to sit on this balcony. But the B is messy, and they're always going to trade for B. So both teams are doing a fine job of B. The difference really is just the fact that Boof Gang is able to get so much control on this left side. And Plahota's going to come here to the left side and look for the kills. Ensim getting a nade this time, not nading himself. Plahota's ducking, trying to avoid the nade. That's exactly what he should do. But again, he should have this... Oh, he didn't see the player go B stairs, so Ubba's going to come in and clean up. Waffles gets wall, and Ensim trades back. Ubba here to do cleanup job on B. Oh, he can't peek. Yeah, he was definitely spotted. So Plahota knows he's right there. Gunbarrel was spotted. Set gets fishy, so Plahota last alive. Good kill there. So it's a 1v1. Plahota's in a great spot because they're capping B, and he's already on. He now knows that one just stepped on. He saw that tip of the forehead. He saw it. Oh, well, it was on his screen. You may not have noticed that player, but regardless, he knows which corner he's in. Plahota, unfortunately, putting himself in view of the enemy, but Plahota's blocked by a small piece of just a light there on the middle fountain, so Set able to get almost an unaware kill. Boof goes up 3. This is not the game Rage wants to be having. They're on the good half, and they really need to be converting some of these rounds. Boof Gang, I guess, is just nading this player to push him out of the spot, and then getting into B quick enough that they don't have to worry about him peeking again. So good practice by Boof Gang to execute on that, because it's very tight timing. I mean, we'll show it again. Plahota's going to go over here to the left side and try and get this shot off. It looks like he's going to go a slightly different route, but he's going to do the exact same thing. I'm almost certain. No, he's actually going to go into A, take this window. But again, same principle. Sees one, gets one. Yep, that's what he needs to be doing. Misses the other, but he knows he's going. Well, Ubba's actually peeked back out to try and engage. But regardless, Plahota's got A controlled, and his team has got B controlled. So this is what we're expecting. Waffle's the only player left in the middle of the map. Going to try and contest B. Going to C2, not get either of them. So Ubba's last life. And Ubba gets cleaned up. So that round is what we're expecting to see out of any team on security side. We're expecting to see more of a control of the A side from that A player. Not allowing Boof Gang to push all the way through. Not allowing them to get too much control onto B. And then obviously Rage did a great job just slaying out on B. But at a minimum, Plahota's got to hold this left edge. Because if he can hold this left edge and not let A get flipped, it's very hard for the Insurgents to really make something happen. The security stance on B is balanced and even an advantage enough that the security can usually just slay and trade their way to a B victory. So this round I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to try and hop on with, I believe, Waffles. I don't really know why he's going this way. It is slower than going up the main tunnel. I don't know if he knows that. We will have to see. Oh! Fish pushes aggressively on the right side. He's going to get picked off, though. Plahota also able to get Vapor on the left side. Ubba takes up Plahota this time, though. Again, Plahota needs to be able to survive. Oh, wow. Poor shots by Ensim. Ubba should not have gotten that kill. Didn't even see the player to begin with. Easy's going to get shot in the back by Ubba if he peeks, but Ubba's not interested in peeking. Focused on not getting killed from A. Yeah, he's going to try and nade the B player. That nade's not going to land. So they are going to capture B if he doesn't peek fast enough. B not getting capped because Waffle's able to come on and Waffle's able to clean up Wallen. So Rage had B control there. But Boof Gang able to push around. A little bit confused what happened to Plahota, but Boof Gang able to push in from the top of that staircase on the A side and under the window and just able to push into B, contest. I think they killed the B player. I think they killed Easy with a nade. Could be wrong about that, but good reaction by Boof Gang because I thought that Rage was going to clean that up. Now again, Plahota died on left side. That's what let Ubba get to B staircase. Plahota really, like, the linchpin of the security not being at a disadvantage is the fact that they can control this left edge. So if Plahota does not find some consistency and lock down this left edge, Ubba and Vapor are going to keep running through him. He got one kill last round, but he really needs to stop. Yeah, see, he's just dipping out. So Ubba's gonna get this push up. Berg kills Easy, Ensim kills Waffles. We're back to 4-4. Sorry, no. Well, Boof Gang getting cleaned up on B. This is what we're talking about. Rage is usually in a favorable position. Ubba gets one. That's Wallen sitting in the corner. Set basically just defending C for nothing. But, yeah, he's making too much noise. This player above him knows Fish is about to get this kill. Well, Ensim found him. I don't actually know what happened to Fish. I think he jumped out the window. So now Ensim's going to try and cap up on B. Surprised they weren't capping already, but regardless, it's a 3v1. And Set's kind of just hunting for a B kill. Oh, he didn't see. He didn't see the forehead. Now he did. Oh. Set did not see that player center B. There was just a little bit of the forehead visible. And Ensim obviously did see Set in return, and that is why. So good round by. That's exactly what Rage needs to be doing. They just need more of it. They really want to exit this half with 5, 6, 7 rounds. And at this point, the best they can do obviously is 6-4, and I would find it unlikely that they win out the next 4 rounds straight based on what they've done so far. But maybe they found their groove. But yeah, I'm gonna try and hop on with a B player from Rage this time and see how the B fight itself is going. So we will see. I'm gonna see. I think it's Wallen going at least towards B. We'll see. I know Fish is pushing straight into C. And yeah, so Fish is going to push straight into C, and the rest of these players are going to come from tunnel. Lots of nades, as you can see, and that's normal for this map, but 4 frag grenades. They're really just trying to nade arch. Fish gets a good opening kill. Plahota gets a frag onto Ubba. That's left side. And as you see, Ensim's jumped down, so they're really holding this left side now. Easy's on B. Nades are going to come in, but he's protected. Gets killed from Vapor here, watching this angle. But again, left side controlled. Security on B. Oh, well, Wallen's screwed. Vapor should hear this player below him, but Ensim's going to get this kill. Vapor didn't hear him. Ensim saw him. Fish gets Berg across the map. Ensim cleans up one. He doesn't know this player's up on the roof. He needs to shoot the player. He doesn't see him. Waffles didn't get the kill either, but Ensim ran onto B, completely missing the fact that Waffles was laying above security arch. These little roofs that you see, these little awnings, these little sheet metal balconies, whatever you prefer to call them, you can actually stand on them like all the way around the objective, everywhere except cafe. So you can actually walk upstairs. I'll show you here in floating cam. Watch your eyes. So you can come out that window and jump. You can jump between those two. They look pretty far away, but you can. So you can get all the way from one window to the other on this upper level of sheet metal. So that is what Waffles had done. We're gonna hop on and try and watch him this time, but. Good round by Raid. Good. I mean, again, they were able to control that left side, and that's all the difference, because having that B stairs control. Fish, again, opening kill. That's 3 rounds in a row. Waffle's going to get a kill onto Easy, though, so it's back to 4-4. But still, security, look at the beacon. Ensim kills Vapor, Berg gets Fish. Ensim gets another kill onto Ubba, so the left side's under control. Ensim has gotten into this fridge room. Waffles finds Plahota. Wallen gets Waffles. Again, B control for security. Last player alive Berg on Insurgents. This is the advantage that the security team, generally speaking, has, is that they have better B control. Oh, yep. Poor timing, but good rotation from Ensim to just check that side. So Berg does get cleaned up. No real chance to contest. He might have been going to A, but I don't think he has time there, realistically. So that's 2 rounds in a row for Rage, and that's a great job. If they win 2 more, they're in a competitive position on the second half. I wouldn't say they're at an advantage on the second half, but taking a look quickly at the scoreboard, we have a real clear distinction here between the Slayers on the team. We have Fish and Ensim. Fish opening almost every round with a kill on C side. I'm going to actually watch him this round because I don't know why Boof hasn't figured out a way to stop him yet. Ensim just slaying out on B oftentimes. And you see the rest of them with a lower amount of kills. And Boof over here, much more even. Not that that's an advantage. I mean, this map has Slayer positions. The windows obviously are Slayer positions, so you're expecting to have more kills out of those positions than others. Fish gonna push aggressively, very aggressively. He's gonna find one. I don't think he saw the other. He didn't see the other. Gets shot in the back. Plahota gets one across the map though, so security still up. Rage still up on numbered. Waffles gets a good frag. Now he's going to rotate down into the arch, and they're going to try and contest B. But look, Plahota got another kill onto Vapor. They control the left side. They're capping B. Again, Insurgents have to try and make a play. Set gets a great nade onto B. I mean, they can kind of figure out where the guy is, but that changes a lot. Oh, Boof saw, or Ballistic saw, but missed. Ensim creeping. He's got to find this guy to his left. If he doesn't, if he walks out in front of him, they're going to struggle. Yep, finds the kill. Now he's capping B. Waffles last alive in the window. Oh, has to reload. Oh, jumps while he's reloading. Definitely. I don't know if that's a misclick, like, you know, fat fingered the vault button, but definitely not what he was trying to do, or at least probably doesn't think that was a smart play in hindsight. So, great round by Rage. Again, security getting the advantage on B, controlling B. They're now locking down this left side. They're controlling the A side. And Boof Gang's just finding themselves kind of stonewalled, and that's exactly how this map plays. Insurgents have to find a hole. They have to figure out a way to break through. They have to figure out a way to get a presence on B. And at this time, Boof's just not able to do it. So Rage, they want to win this round, though, because going 5-5 in the second half, I expect Boof to, I mean, I don't know why they picked Insurgents to start. Maybe they just wanted the stronger side as the second half, to be able to facilitate a comeback if necessary. But Plahoda, again, getting one. Plahoda's figured it out. Plahoda's doing it right, but Ensem able to push all the way up into Fridge here. Nobody else playing in this Fridge little cutout room that Ensem's watching. Berg does find Wallen. Easy gets Waffles out of the window. That's huge. And Ensem's able to clearing up Ubba. Berg gets easy. Yeah, Ensem's going to die to Arch, so Berg's able to push onto B. He doesn't know this player straight across B from him. Plahoda. Fish able to clean up set, so now it's a 2v1. Berg's got to not get pinched. He's going to get shot from the ramp here towards C if he's not careful. He gets around the corner in time, but is picked up by Plahoda, who's waiting for him on B. So he was getting pinched. He barely made it around the corner in time to not get shot by Fish, but walked straight into Plahoda. Obviously, good positioning on Rage's part there to clear both sides of the objective. So that's a much better half from Rage than it looked like from the first couple of rounds. Rage really got into their sort of groove. They were able to, you know, take the advantages of the security side and actually get use out of them. Now they've got a very uphill battle here, because they've still got to win 5 rounds on this half to come out of this one with a victory. And I think, not having seen Boof Gang play this map, but just generally, I would be surprised if Boof Gang can't pull 6 on this half. It's just a map. I mean, like Waffle's always dangerous when he's in these power positions with the windows. We're gonna see. I'm gonna hop on with him, trying to see if he goes this window, which I almost am certain he will. And then next round we'll check how Boof Gang's gonna hold the left edge and see if they're doing a better job of it. Oh wow! Plahoda, excellent shot onto onto Waffles. Vapor able to get a kill, and Berg pushes across B. So again, security team better B presence, though Plahoda does find Vapor, so they're actually down on numbers. And Berg's gonna get naded, but they're not gonna nade him because they're gonna nade deeper. Berg doesn't know this player at the left of his screen. Now he's off screen, but Plahoda's almost looking at Berg. Yep, there we go. Plahoda will find Berg, and now Set's in a very awkward position. He's got to contest. He has plenty of time, obviously, but they need this cap. Set does find the kill onto Wallen. He doesn't see the player up top. Slight housing blocks that. So last light is Ubba, and we will see if he has some time, because he knows that the cap was for his team. So he's got about 40 seconds before he even needs to stalemate. He doesn't see the player up top. Needs to see the player up top. Tries to Mario jump on his head. I'm not sure that was why. Ubba's able to get the kill by basically blind firing at point blank range. And now it's a 1v1. That's a terrible move by whoever that was on Rage that jumped down on him. He just should have shot. But Fishy's able to compensate and just get the kill. So that's huge. They almost chucked that round, because the kill should have been so clean from the awning. Maybe the awning player jumped before they knew the player was below him. But yeah, Ubba almost able to do a 3v1 there for basically no reason. There's no justified reason why that should have gone in his favor. Fish, though, good cleanup kill at the end. And now Boof Gang's starting to get put under a tightening screw. I mean, you gotta look at this as, you know, Rage is 4 rounds away from victory. Even with Boof being on a side that most people may consider an advantage, they didn't pick to start on it. So maybe Boof is not that strong on this side, or maybe they just don't have it as locked in. We're gonna hop on with Ubba, who's gonna play this left side, and I'll just show you. We'll investigate whether or not he's doing it in more of a traditional way, or at least in a more successful way. So he's going to start with a nade onto the ramp, and then he's actually going to push up. Set's going to get a frag as well, and Berg is pushed all the way up. As you can see, he gets into this fridge. Ensign clears Waffle off the window. Waffle's not getting anything done from the window. Fish gets Vapor. They don't know where Berg is, so they're not going to get a nade. But now he's going to wait to shoot because he doesn't want to reveal himself. Has to shoot because oh, wow. Yep, and Ensign is able to pre-peek. And Ubba's last life, just like we saw last round. So it's a 3v1. We'll have to see if Ubba can pull something out of his hat. He sees this player. Good kill, but now he's going to get picked from the right. Oh, good turn and shoot, but not able to get the kill. Again, plenty of time. They know that they were half capped on B in security favor, so Ubba has about 30 seconds here still to get onto B. They didn't hear anything, so Ubba not going to know that this player is directly above him. Oh, the player was just looking in here, and they keep the timing. They keep looking in opposite directions at the very last moment. Ubba suspects there's a player above. He's going to touch B. Now they know there's still this player from above. Yep. So Ensem actually from the center of B is going to peek him and kill him. But both of the players pinching at the same time is smart. And Rage, again, I was expecting security side to be more dominant, and both of these teams have proved me wrong. Vapor and Boof Gang just not getting anything going on security side. They are holding the A side, right? The importance of holding the A side, Ubba is doing that for certain. But security is losing too many players and not trading enough to maintain a B control. We're gonna hop on with Boof here. Sorry, not Boof. Sorry, Waffles, because Waffles at least two rounds in a row has gone to this window and basically just died. And he can't be doing that. I mean, the window player has to win. The security side window player should get there first. The security side window player should have the advantage. And I don't know why he's not getting it, but yeah, he's doing that peek a little bit wrong, and the other player just doing a bit of a pre-fire and not really being able to see him. Fish gets Vapor. Berg on the objective capping. Waffles gets kind of safe. He's going to try and nade. Set gets Wallen. So this nade will not come in and get anybody. Yeah, Waffles, terrible timing, unfortunately. Fish creeping around behind. He's going to get Waffles, but Waffles is already killed, so now he turns and focuses on B. The fact that Set's able to get to C is huge, because they're going to get this B cap and then they still have this C cap coming. Plahota really should have tried to contest, but they're not going to, so Boof Gang gets the cap. Fish, wow. Poor... Yeah, wow. He's able to stay alive, but does get cleaned up. Berg, that should have happened faster. Ensem gets a kill on B, doesn't know B... Yeah, doesn't know that the B stairs are coming for him, and is going to get taken out. So, I mean, that round is better. Waffle stayed alive longer, but even still, like, wasn't able to get a whole lot done. He really should be peeking that window more precisely and getting the shots onto... well, I don't know who's across from him, quite honestly, but the Insurgent player playing at the opposite window, because the security player gets there first. And if you don't play that window aggressively, you're not going to have as much B control as you like. If you let the Insurgents take their window and use it effectively, you are giving up one of the significant advantages. So, 5-8, Rage closing in on a victory. Boof Gang not out of it, but certainly at a disadvantage. You know, it's less likely they're going to win. It's not unlikely they're going to win, but it's less likely. If they start, if Boof gets 1 or 2 rounds in a row here, that changes everything, though. Yeah, Waffle's not even going to challenge, going to focus on taking a more passive angle. Berg's able to get on the B. He's going to try and nade the window room. That's huge. We'll see. Plahota, yeah, definitely has time to dig out, and Ensem able to take Waffles out of the window. So now Wall in here to defend C. But, I mean, Rage does need to contest B, and Berg's going to be able to take out Ensem in the tunnel. And Wallen's going to try and nade this player off B, but that's too short. That won't get him. Berg, pretty certainly going to cap, and there's enough players to cap even if he dies. Yeah, he's going to find Wallen on ramp. Last alive is Plahota. Plahota stales too late, so they do get the cap and does get shot from the ramp. So great round by Boof. Complete control. I don't think they lost a single player. No, they did. Waffles got taken out. So, but yeah, I mean, that's the rounds we're expecting to see. Again, both sides actually have started off with a couple rounds going to the Insurgents, and then the security team pulling it back and starting to have more of a usual scheme on the map and a usual advantage. So we will have to see if the security team keeps winning. If Boof Gang wins, again, if they win one more round in a row, this match looks very different than it did a second ago. Rage needs to get to 9 wins to really put the lock in and try and put Boof Gang on their back foot. If Boof Gang wins this round, it's going to be monumental. We need to see Waffles do something, though. I mean, again, I'm not talking down on these players. I have no idea if this is a map he's even prepped, but positionally, yeah, he's here second. I don't know if he's taking the wrong path, but he should be there first, at least in my experience. That the player should be there first from security. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Regardless, contested on B. It's good that Rage has actually gotten somebody here early, because in the past they've let Boof Gang cap pretty much uncontested, but now, again, Vapor getting up into this room next to Fridge and able to clear the objective. We've got a couple people just looking for kills. They probably know this window player is still there, and they're basically, yep, window player's going to get taken out by Ubba onto Plahota. And so now Easy's got to contest, because if he lets this cap happen, he loses. And it's a 3v1, so he's already in a very dangerous position to begin with. This angle, ooh, very tight angle, almost gets spotted, but Ubba backs up. Ubba now spots him, and easy headshots, but just was not able to hit the kill. So again, Boof 2 in a row. Now it's 7-8. Now it's a much closer game, and I think Boof's figured out how to play this side of the map, or they've gotten into their groove, or they've adapted to the slight differences that Rage brings to the table, and Rage needs to make something happen because they need another win here. If Boof brings this even at 8-8, it's gonna be. It starts to look bad for Rage. It starts to look like they're not gonna get this. So one win out of Rage here though makes it. I mean, you know, as the round count gets very tight, even just being up 9-7 is huge. So Rage not out of it yet, not even at a disadvantage, but this is the turning point. This round makes a huge difference. I want to see what Ensom's doing on B. He was able to get on and contest last round. He usually is using the flanker class, so he's using the lightweight weapons. He's going to get naded. Yep, good nade by Vapor. Nobody playing the window. Waffles at least not playing it early. Now he's going to rotate up. We'll have to see if he gets picked as he peeks this. Oh, timing. Doesn't get picked. Fish and Easy both find kills, so now Boof Gang low on numbers, but Ubba's going to try and creep up to Fridge. Set's got to find these players on C, though. If he doesn't find these players on C, they're in trouble. Ubba does find Easy, able to push up. That's huge, because this is going to be a great flank sightline. Set finds another kill. Sorry, I wasn't able to get that. And Waffles gets one more. So, yeah, I mean, that round, Boof Gang kind of threw the regular strategy in the window. Didn't send anybody to the window immediately. Started Waffles in the tunnel, and then he jumped out the window very rapidly. It didn't stay in the window long term, so maybe they just don't think the window's useful, or maybe their strategy doesn't revolve around it. So Boof Gang has, not Boof Gang, I apologize. Rage has called a timeout, a pause. I don't know if it's technical or strategic, but regardless, they have a few minutes here to use to talk and plan and make a strategy if they need to adapt something, or if somebody's just having issues, they can try and fix them. But yeah, I mean, Rage obviously wants to win this map as they want to win all maps, but it's much worse for them if they go 0-2 against Boof Gang today. If they go 1-1, that puts them in a convincing position because Boof Gang is probably going to beat. Last week, Boof Gang beat SGC. SGC not able to put up a fight at all, just comparatively. SGC being a new team this year, so not even, you know, Boof Gang's been the top of the NA for a couple years almost. So, but RG is the other team in this division that is sort of up for contention, and Boof Gang's probably going to beat RG. So if Rage gets a map against Boof Gang, that probably puts them in the second spot for this division, which is a good standing to land as. It gives them some confidence, and it gives them a little bit of recognition. So we will also have to see how the Rage versus RG game goes next week. Or no, that was last week, I guess. So they've already played, and I don't actually know who won that. Give me one moment, I can check. So yeah, Regicide was able to win both of their maps last week against Rage Red. So if Rage Red loses both of these maps, if they lose this map as well as the previous one, which they've already lost, to Boof Gang today, they are basically going into week 3 trying to not be last. And SGC has the chance to beat Rage Red and then not be knocked out of the division, because the lowest team in this division will be pushed down to Division 3. So Rage Red, if they can win a map here, pretty much locks themselves into not being demoted. Which is huge, obviously, but I think at this moment they're probably just more focused on winning for the sake of pride, because they really, to be able to beat Boof Gang is an accomplishment on its own. But this pause has taken quite a while. They should be coming close to being ready. It doesn't look like either team is necessarily struggling to connect or anything. Everybody's in the server, so they're probably just talking strategics, trying to come up with an alternative plan. Each team gets 5 minutes of timeout time per half. Timeout is considered any time there's a you know, a chosen pause. If somebody disconnects, that doesn't necessarily take timeout time. But 5 minutes of timeout time, you can use it in multiple parts. You can use it all, and that is per half. So the goal being that if a team needs to strategize mid-game, they are not rushed. 5 minutes, not, you know, an enormous amount of time, but it's enough for a conversation and a little bit of coordination. So I would not be shocked if both teams do something different after this pause, because they have the time now. You can see Ubba's over here. This is the position he plays. They're almost certainly talking. Waffles and Berg have an extra kill. Oh, Berg had to reconnect as well, or chose to at least. So We have no idea what his score and his KD was. Looking at the scoreboard real quick just while we're here. Ensign, lion's share of the kills, and Wallin and Easy both kind of struggling. Fish and Plahota definitely keeping, standard weight. Fish, specifically on security side, we saw Fish push through and get an opening kill almost every round, which is fantastic, obviously, because it puts the enemy on the back foot. So we'll have to see. It looks like Set just went to pee, and we'll be starting as soon as he gets back. Everybody say congratulations that he was able to. So yeah. We have no idea what Berg's scoreline is. Waffle's struggling. I mean, we've been seeing that. Vapor, I'm actually a little surprised, but the rest of the team about even kills. Waffle's not extremely low, but he's playing a power position that should be slaying, so he should be the top fragger on his team, not the other way around. And it looks like Berg probably had a lion's share of the kills, because these do not seem high enough to get to 16 rounds into the game. Regardless, we will see in a moment. It looks like the teams are getting kind of friendly. Traditional insurgency tactics dictate that you form a line and worm your way across the map during pauses. And they all belong in the trash. Both teams. Everybody who plays insurgency. We are trash. So, here we go. This is going to be live. Everybody's in the server. I'm going to hop online with Vapor because he's, I believe, pushing across B most rounds. Well, I'll find him as we get out of spawn here. And if Vapor can push across B, get good B positioning. The only thing that makes Boof Gang lose so far this half is when they die fast on B. If Rage is able to find 2 or 3 kills on B very early, Boof Gang has not been able to compensate and get refresh. Nobody dying early for Rage is huge, and Vapor is able to push across. Doesn't get the kill onto Easy, that's huge, and Fish finds another kill. Again, okay, Ubba able to get one back in Wallin. He's going to get taken out from up top. No, chooses not to make it. That's a smart decision. Berg is capping. So they are making progress, but they are down 3 to 4. Rage needs to contest them. Easy will have a sightline here if he chooses to peek Berg, but Berg holding it probably too hard to peek. They're going to let them cap, which is probably a mistake. They have so many people here that are in a position to contest, and nobody stepped forward. Plahota nades Berg after the cap, so it's 4 versus 4. This is not a bad position for Rage to be in. They definitely can still win this. They have more map control, but they are in the position of having to make a move. Waffles able to find Easy. Ensem getting onto B. Fish finds Vapor. 3v3 now. Oh, Ensem needed that kill. Waffles able to get on B and clear it. Fish now on hunting for these kills. He's gonna... Oh, didn't see that yet. He sees the head. Not able to get that kill, so now he's called out and the enemies escape. That kill would have been huge if made. Plahota finds Set, so it is a 2v2. Oh, Fish ducks, but he's gonna get pinched from behind by... Nope, Waffles, and wow. Okay, Rage able to pick up both. I thought they were going to get pinched. I thought Rage was going to get pinched, but instead they just turn and shoot both enemies. Easiest way to get the kills is just shoot them, stupid. So, yeah, I mean, great round out of Rage, honestly. The only thing, it's a little bit strange that they let the cap happen. I think they had the players to contest, but the cap didn't stop them, and they did frag out as soon as the cap happened, which puts Boof Gang on the back foot. So, Boof Gang now in the hot seat. If they lose another round, well, they can still tie at 10 to 10, but they can't win outright. So Rage, one more round to make themselves somewhat safe, 2 rounds to win. And this is what we see after a pause. The teams get their strategy straight. They make sure they're coordinated. I want to see what Ensem does, because I think he's going to push left side. He's not going to rush out. Berg, it looks like he's going to rush onto B. Might prone out here, but might actually... No, he's going to push up. Okay, Set finds Ensem. That's early. That's huge, because Ensem's one of their slayers. Ensem does nade Set back, so it's even, but now Ubba finds Fishy on the left side. Fish flipped to the left side. Wallin, though, was able to push up and get this kill onto Ubba here on the left side. Again, Berg not contested. They need to find a way to contest Berg. Wallin's going to go to A, but A does not give you... Okay, good. Easy touches B, and now just needs to stay safe. Berg's going to look for him, but he's not going to find him. Hears him, though. Plahota finds Waffles, so Vapor and Berg left to contest B and hunt for kills, but they need to make a move because Wallin is capping. So Vapor's going to look for this kill, but I mean, Plahota is holding that angle. Oh, don't look away. Plahota gets the kill onto Vapor. Sorry for the camera there. But Berg now in a 2v1 on this objective, and the other team cap C. So, yep, Berg Not able to clean that one up. So Vapor, back foot. They need to win 2 rounds just to go into overtime, which would be a restart with a best of 6. 6 rounds. But Rage, I mean, whatever they talked about during the pause, it was the right thing to talk about, because 2 rounds in a row is huge, and exactly what they needed. They win 1 more. This is over. And we've split maps 1-1. So, you know, obviously this round, see what happens. Surprised Boof Gang's not even, I mean, they may just talk it out in between rounds, but they've got to change something. They killed Ensum early last round. Set got the kill and then was naded in return. But killing Ensum's huge because Ensum is one of Rage's biggest slayers. I mean, as we can see, he's him and Fish are the only people. Well, I guess Plahota's killing people too, you know. But getting those early kills onto the critical players is huge. So good shot by Set onto Ensum. Now he's gonna dip. Not get found by Fishy. That's huge because Fish was the one who'd want to refrag. Berg gets up here into the fridge, and again, security, great position right now. Set's gonna hunt for Fish and die. That's not a... Well, he didn't know Fish was there. He's probably just trying to contest, but... Ubba has not controlled the left side. Wallen has been able to creep up to B. He's gonna kill their B player. Never mind, Easy gets the kill anyways. Waffles returns the kill on Easy, but Plahota returns the kill on Waffles, so we're all evened up. And it's a 3v2, but security's capping B, and Insurgents have to make something happen. Berg finds another kill. Sorry, yeah, Berg found Fish. So it's 2v4. They have B. Aw. Yeah, Ubba was just waiting for him to peek that and walk out to the side angle. We'll have to see if Plahota can find this kill. Good kill, but he needs to hide. He's going to get shot from the windows, and Set able to kill him. So, Boof Gang, excellent response. Convincing win, not even a close round. You know, Rage had a window where they could have tried to hold B after the cap, but, you know, weren't able to stay alive, so... I mean, obviously this next round decides it all. Rage can win, Boof Gang can tie, and if we tie, we go into overtime. Which will be 6 rounds, first to 4. One of the closest games I've seen in a while. Both teams, you can really see compensating for the other team's strategy, trying to alter minor things. Waffles actually getting kills out of the window is huge. Easy is going to chuck the smoke on the side, which is going to make it a lot harder for Ubba to see anything. He's going to throw this nade, not get a kill with it, though. And again, Berg able to push up all the way across B. He's got to be careful. Plahota's going to see him. Berg able to kill Ensum at the ramp. Now hides behind the fountain. Doesn't know this man's in the room already. Getting taken out by Fish from C. Fish now going to look for the other C player. Gets Set. And Fish now able to contest. Fish does get taken out. Oh, good double kill by Vapor. That's going to change everything. And that's last alive. So we will be going into overtime. Waffle able to clean up Easy there at the end. 10-10 map. It's about as close as it can get. The overtime will restart the map. I'll explain in a moment. So we're going to be going into overtime here, and the way this works is they play a shortened game. It's 6 rounds, 3 on each half. They will start on the same sides they started the game on, so Boof Gang chose to start as security, and they will start as security here in overtime. It is first to 4, all of the rules are the same. The round length is the same, everything happens the exact same way. And it's just basically a shortened mini game. There's 6 rounds. If we tie after this, we will do a second OT. But second OT is the maximum. After 2 OT, we just call it a tie. Looks like it's going to be live. Fish opened on the security team. Fish opened almost every round with a kill on C side. So I'm going to stick with him and see if he can get this opening kill on C side near ramp. And if he can, I think that's a good way to start the half. We're going to have to see if Boof Gang can remember how they were succeeding early on. They're not going to push the A side as strong, and Fish is not going to play as aggressive, but neither is Boof Gang. So Boof Gang doesn't push up at all, playing very passive. Let's Rage get all of B control. Plahota finds Ubba. Yeah, and Easy finds Vapor. So Boof Gang's completely locked out of this map. I don't see them winning this round. I know it's early to call it, but they are going to need an extraordinary streak of luck to pull this one out. They're going to leave B uncapped because they had everybody alive. Plahota does get taken out by... Plahota takes out Berg. Waffles takes out Wallen, and now he's clearing the objective, so it may come back to haunt. Yeah, Set finds a kill in Cafe. Oh, Waffles trades, so now Set 1v2, and I think Rage has this if they are capping, but neither of them are on, it doesn't look like. No, they are capping, okay. Oh, good sightline by Set. Unfortunate about how the geometry works on this map that you can see over those, but Plahota should know to duck. And it'll be interesting to see what Easy does here. Noteworthy, Easy does not have a one-shot weapon. So these tight peaks, it looks like Set's going to creep around and get this kill, but Easy may turn. Nope, Set is going to be able to clean it up. So that's a great, I mean, a round comeback, a way to turn the tide of that round, because early on it looked like Boof was completely locked out of the map, and Rage decided not to cap because they didn't have anybody dead at the time, but 5 seconds later they had 2 people, 3 people dead, and no way to cap the objective. If they have capped the objective, even though nobody respawns, at least it puts pressure. So, interesting decision, just unlucky with the timing, and Rage on the back foot again. With only 4 rounds to win, every round counts. I mean, obviously every round counts, but, you know, any single mistake that loses you a round can be a massively heartbreaking event, because you just don't have a way to compensate. There's not as many rounds to catch back up. We're going to say Easy, push across B. Last round he got to this fridge. All the nades coming in, but this time Vapor's waiting for him, so they wised up to that, and Vapor's going to get a second kill using the AS Val. Oh, Waffles gets a 3rd kill onto Ensem, but Ensem trades back for Waffles. That's a window-to-window kill almost certainly. So it's 4v2, and Fish, again, sort of doing his lone wolf sneak-around tactic, which is good when it works, but they've got to contest B. Plahota finds a kill, that's huge. But Ubba knows he's there, so he's going to be able to stop a contention from B. Plahota's going to peek him. I don't know that this is a smart idea. We'll have to see. Yeah, he's going to get picked. Oh, yep, okay. Fish now going to move in, try and find this player who's called out, and gets taken out by the ramp because Set is there in support. So that's 2 rounds to Boof Gang. I mean, again, mathematically, obviously, Rage can come back, but being down 2 rounds in overtime is you need to win out 4 rounds straight. Rage has to win 4 straight to be victorious. They can win 3 and tie, but, you know, Rage on this side in particular, I mean, they needed to win on the side that is, you know, able to get the B presence early. So Easy pushing all the way across B last round, but Vapor pushing all the way up to the fridge sort of window, the lower window, able to get the kill immediately. That's the risk of pushing across B. If you don't kill this player, if Plahota doesn't take this shot on as Vapor runs upstairs, that time he's able to kill him. So Easy would have been able to run across B safer, and now he does. All the pieces fit together. Waffles takes out Fish, who I think pushed straight into the tunnel. That's just a risk that probably was not worth taking. They have no right side control, so Wallen is kind of all they have to contest if the Insurgents come up. Easy obviously going to stop the player from getting on B. Good shot from him hiding behind the ladder. There's nobody up there. They're in the window. He doesn't see the player ramp. He's going to get taken out from ramp. Yep, Set comes ramp, and Fish has come out of fun. Ubba kills on B, so now it's a 2v3 after the cap. Rage has punted away all of their advantage. Plahota gets a kill to bring it back to 2-2. They have about 15 seconds to contest B. They don't seem to be moving in the direction to do so. They can come out of arch here. I'm surprised that Boof Gang is not trying to stop them from coming through. Set does... Oh, yeah, see, Set is here ready to kill arch. Doesn't get the kill. Berg kills Fish, but they were able to contest B. Plahota's on B, does get taken out by Berg in the center. And that is it for this half. Boof Gang needs 1 out of the 3 rounds of the second half of overtime in order to win. Rage has to win 3 in a row just to go to a second overtime. So, we saw Rage have an excellent comeback and intense fight at the end of last regulation, the 20 rounds, but this one's going to be tricky for them. The teams switch manually because the game is not obviously aware that they're playing a 6-round match. so they've manually switched the teams. The round counts do show appropriately and such, but there's going to be a manual restart here just to make sure that we are all set to go. Looking at kills real quick, super even on Boof Gang, and Wallen's got nothing, and Plahota has way too many. So Plahota, we're going to hop on with him and see if he can make something happen. Fish going to push C, probably going to get some kills. Easy, the only person pushing A side, which is fine. I believe Plahota is going to go to this window and was dominating Waffles at the window sight line. So yeah, he's going to get here first. Set gets Ensim somewhere else. Waffles not peeking the window, proning out just to stay safe. Oh, Berg able to take out Wallen, and this starts to look bad because Rage is down on players and they have no map control. Yeah, Berg takes out Easy, and now you've got two people out of position to contest. Fish not finding anybody C-side. He's going to come up. He's going to get seen from... Yep. Oh, sees the player. Misses the shots, though. Okay, he's going to clean up that kill. Plahota gets a kill. That's good. Set on the C-side. He's able... Oh, and Ubba takes out Plahota jumping down to B. That is the match. So Rage does lose both map. We have Vapor and Boof Gang going up 2-0 map count win-loss. Close maps, though. I mean, Rage is proud of this because, again, Rage not usually considered to be on the same scale of team as Boof Gang. Boof Gang not been in form recently, though, so Boof Gang probably playing a little bit below capacity of yesteryear. But I mean, Rage is proud of this because that's a huge step up from what we've seen of Rage in the past, and that's quite honestly, I mean, I don't know if it's poor preparation or just not liking this map, but Boof Gang did not have as strong of a second map as I was expecting. So that's it for us. Thank you for sticking with us. If you're interested in competitive or the DGL, please go to thedgl.com. You can find a link to our Discord. You can find a link to the tournament event page where you can sign up. The next round of the tournament will be starting in February. New teams are welcome. You and 4 friends can play, or if you're a solo, you can jump in the Discord, play some pugs, get used to the community, and then join a team because we have teams looking for players at all time. I've been Muzzle. Thank you for sticking with us, and we will catch you at the next cast here on